Dark horse. Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and kitties. Thanks to Go Easy Motorcycles here in Scottsdale, Indian Motorcycles of North America. And today I will be taste testing the latest and greatest Indian Challenger Dark Horse. So this will be kind of reminisce to my taste test on the Chieftain Dark Horse 2 years ago. Wow, black, black and more black. And as you can see, damn, it's big. I don't know if I'll get used to the handlebars on this, but let's get it on. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's not the monkey bars that I did with the Chieftain back in the day. I think this is a keyless go system. I can just press this. There you go. And as you can see, all good. Damn. Okay. And then before we go, since we're still waiting here, ergonomics check. I'm 6'3", 200 to 220 pounds with a 35-inch overall inseam and a size 13 foot. And this thing is massive. Oh boy. And just like the Chieftain, it has a power retractable windshield. It's pretty good. Large. Feel big. It's been a while I haven't ridden a bike this big, and this is just crazy. I feel so mighty. Alrighty, rear brakes has that a little bit of a mushy feel, but it's very tactile and easy to modulate. Man, the clutch lever's bite is like around 90 to 95% towards full release, but it's very light, surprisingly light for a crazy cruiser like this. The front brakes is very sensitive, but it's easy to modulate too with one finger. Alright, at this speed it's like 40 miles an hour. I don't know in kilometers, I'll put it on the screen. There's a significant wind buffeting on my helmet right now with this low setting windscreen. But if I put the windscreen a little bit higher, it kind of reduces that. I don't feel my head wobble a little bit anymore. That's distracting. Let's do the navigation. There you go. That feels right. This Dark Horse has the all black matte color. Wow. This feels lighter than the Chieftain. It's also easy to ride than the Chieftain, although the bulk is still there. The seat is almost similar as the Chieftain. Almost everything that you're accustomed to the Indian Chieftain is, you can reminisce on this bike. The engine sounds beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful engine sound. Like most Indian big bikes, or some big Harleys for that matter, this one has almost everything. You got cruise control, you got navigation, as you can see right there, a sound system. See those speakers on the side? Yep, those are real speakers. You got a lot of cubby holes here and there. He has a keyless go system, so you can just keep your keys on your pocket. And of course, like most cruisers, the side mirror almost hits my glove right here, as you can see. There you go. Easy to rev match too. But the gear selector, you gotta bang it a little bit, because of course it's heavy. it's a little clunky in my opinion. I thought I'm gonna wait around to get a ride on this bike, but no, all is good. The gauge is legible. It takes getting used to a little bit, but it's legible enough. And this one single gauge is by purpose. You can turn it to miles an hour and kilometers an hour, so people in Asia can ride this thing. I don't know how, but feels light. That's what I like about it. All Indian bike sounds really nice. Once you're sitting right now, part of the airbox is hitting on my right thigh, on my right leg, but it doesn't bother me. It's pretty okay. The entertainment system, you can pair it with your phone, so you can listen to your Spotify, YouTube, or Pandora in it. So you're just gonna have fun with this bike. Weather shield is pretty good. It has these little flaps on the side. I think Indian really researched really well how their customers use these bikes. And I also like the handlebars on this. It's big, it's thick. You can really feel that you're riding a big bike. Vibrations. The seat is similar to the Indian Chieftain, but as what I said on the Indian Chieftain test, on the long rides it might give you a little wedgie because the seats is sculpted like that. The vibrations of the handlebars minimal. I feel more vibrations on my foot than on my handlebar. There's some low frequency vibrations on the handlebar. It doesn't bother me, but it might on the road trip, on longer road trips, it might. And cruising at 70 miles an hour at 2900 revs, it's pretty relaxing bike. See, I can just chill, wave at people. Also on this type of speeds, the higher windshield really helps with my helmet bobbing, because right now on its lower setting my helmet is like with a windshield high, it helps you relax a little bit better. I always like Indian cruisers. They're so refined. Oh my gosh. The torque at 6th gear, it just climbs and climbs whenever. It's no problem. It feels lighter than it is. It doesn't feel big. Once you get going like this, it feels light. In fact, it feels lighter than the Street Glide that I rode a few months ago. Whoa, very maneuverable. Very flicky. If you miss riding your FJR or your Kawasaki Concourse, you will feel at home with this bike because it's very flicky cruiser, despite for the size. This might be my new favorite big Indian. Of course, I like the FTR. The FTR is more to my liking than this, but highly recommended bike. The engine sound is really, really intoxicating. Well, all V-twins are though. This bike brings a smile into my face for some reason. Not many bikes can do that. The last big bike that brings a smile to my face like this one was the Fat Boy and the FXDR. This is like a toy. A gigantic toy, but still a toy. It's very, very good. I really like this bike. I like the Challenger. It feels a lot lighter than the Chieftain. And the Chieftain is an excellent bike already. I don't know about the new the revised Chieftain, but this Challenger is just, it challenges you. Wow, the revs really struggles to rev up. It feels sleepy, and it's easy to put it to neutral, unlike some big cruisers out there. Look at that. Side bags. Gigantic, nice floorboard right there. Yeah, the clutch engagement is a little too tricky. 90% towards full release. It's a little tricky. If the bite is cut to between 80 to 85% or 80 to 90%, that will be perfect. But 90 to 95%, it's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to use. Maybe when you get this bike, you might ask the sales guy to fix the clutch engagement, the clutch bite. The clutch bite is way too close to full release for me. And this is only stock exhaust, mind you. Stock exhaust on a thundering V-twin of this bike. The clutch is on the light side, so it's gonna be easy for you to use. Look at the plane! Look at the plane! Look at the plane, Camilao! Acting like a kid, because this bike touches your inner childhood at some degree. Wow, it's very flaky. I think the center of gravity of this bike is so low. It's just ridiculous. I don't know if I can handle this bike in Manila, but here in the US, this is gonna be perfect. In Manila, this bike will be too big. But the way it acts, it's very, very flaky. It's very easy to handle. It handles like a Vulcan S at some degree. You really don't feel the weight on this bike. I'm telling you right now. It feels like I'm riding a Vulcan S with this bike. And that's a high praise, because the Vulcan S is like half the size of this thing. Excellent bike. I'm just very, very impressed. I don't know if this one has reverse gear, but oh well. Alrighty. Neutral. Off. Off. There you go. The kickstand is kind of hard to locate, but it's easy to retract because it has spring loaded. Gently. Gently. It's like you're manhandling a freight carrier. Look at that. The Challenger. One thing I notice about the Challenger is the design of the headlights. It's just really, really modern. I like that. I like that that detail. Of course, the signature Indian crest right there. On their big cruisers, they have that. It's just crazy bike. Very nice. There's your luggage there. Very nice. This one has the optional pillion rest. See? Very nice. The thing is, with this demon eyes, I'm not a fan of demon eyes on cruisers. I like the old Chieftain single taillight design, but you can customize that in the future. This is for the stereo system or navigation. That's a nice grab handle for your pillion. And this is the new engine. I forgot how many cc's or how many cubic inches that this engine has. I'll put it on the screen. And this is the next evolution of the Indian V-twin lineup. This bike's weight really made this bike flick like nobody's business. Oh, there's a fuel cap button over here for the fuel cap. 2 bikes that I rode today, 2 thumbs up. Same goes with the FTR. I'm really impressed with the Challenger. This is the regular Challenger, shiny. I like the Dark Horse better. See, this is the 2 Challenger models. And there you go. Thanks to Go Easy Motorcycles here in Scottsdale, Arizona, Indian Motorcycles of North America, Access Plus in Cubao, Pitwazan, and subscribe to my channel, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Lapid.com, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.